So in a semiconductor we have two bands, the valence band and the conduction band. Bands are basically a bunch of orbits or energy levels. So the lower energy levels are called the valence band and the higher ones are called the conduction band. So normally your electrons are present in the valence band. When you supply some heat or electricity or light energy, they get excited and they start moving into the conduction band. So those are the two bands. Now when this energy is supplied, there are two types of motion which are possible. One is the motion of high energy free electrons in the conduction band, meaning an electron from the valence band receives energy, it gets excited and moves to the conduction band. That is the motion of an electron. Second, motion of a hole. Now a hole as such does not move, because a hole is a vacancy created by the movement of an electron. So when you say a hole is created, it is still created by the movement of an electron, but there are two types of electron movements. To differentiate between them, we call the latter as the motion of a hole. So what is this? From one level in the valence band, an electron goes up to occupy another level in the valence band. That is what we call the motion of the hole. So let me repeat. We have valence band which has, let's say, 3 orbits, the first 3 lines say, and then you have the conduction band which is the remaining orbits, the higher ones which are initially empty. So first I apply some energy. The electron in the topmost level of the valence band acquires that energy, gets excited and moves to the conduction band. So I have one free electron in the conduction band and one hole in the topmost level of the valence band. So that is called the motion of an electron. Now what happens is, from one of the lower levels in the valence band, this electron moves up and a vacancy is created here. Then this electron moves up and a vacancy is created here, and so on until the vacancy is present in the lowest or in one of the lower orbits. So notice that there is still a vacancy, but the vacancy has technically shifted its position, although the hole as such did not move. It was still electrons moving, but the hole is now at a different location. So we call this motion of the hole firstly, and secondly, in this case the electrons are moving within the valence band from one orbit to another. So that's the difference between the motion of an electron and the motion of a hole.